Let me tell y'all, I got a bad, unhealthy, ugly habit of spending money on food. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Danny. Y'all, it feels like forever since I posted a video on here, but guess what? I'm back. I'm posting videos again. I'm excited because today and the next day and the next day and every day for like, well, not every day, but over the next 21 days, I am doing a weight goals challenge journey. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. I tried to do this before. I think I posted some videos on here. It didn't go that good. But you know what? I ain't worried about that this time. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stay consistent. The last time I just really wasn't that consistent. I wasn't working out consistently. I wasn't eating consistently. I wasn't doing none of what I needed to do. But over the next 21 days, y'all, I'm doing it, and I know I'm gonna like make it. I know I'm gonna get through it because I've already started. So I wanted to make sure before I even whip the camera out, before I even got doing videos and all that, wasting time, that it was something that I was committed to and something that I could commit to. And like now I'm just in a, I got plenty of time, and I'm just in a better space that I can just be consistent and focus a little bit more. And yeah, like I said, I've already committed to it. I've already over the past month been gaining weight, y'all. Your girl gained like 10 pounds. But the last time I tried to do this challenge, I think it was earlier this year, maybe like January, I believe. I'm not sure, but I was at like 115 then, and now I'm at like 127. I was like, really, that's like 12 pounds. But since I've been actually actively doing it, it's been like 10 pounds. I've been eating right. I've been doing everything I need to do. I'm gonna go over all that, and I'm gonna let y'all know, because that's kind of what this journey is. Because I have already started gaining weight, and I don't want to gain that much more because I'm almost at my goal. My goal weight was 130. I'm at 127. So I only got 3 more pounds to gain. But I do, want to still post the videos because I want to show you my routine. If somebody else is out there trying to gain weight, I want to, be consistent and show you kind of what it's like daily. And also, I just want to inspire somebody. And the journey is not just about gaining weight. It's really about just lifestyle changes, lifestyle choices, healthy habits. So yeah, it will focus more on like what I do to gain weight and maintain weight. But again, I'm gonna take y'all through my day, every day, for 21 days. It might not be 21 straight days, but five days a week for sure. 5 days a week, I'm gonna post a video. Pretty much the days that I actually work out. I take Wednesdays off and I take Saturdays off. And sometimes it changes. Like this week, I'll probably take Thursday off instead of Wednesday off. But either way, every day that I'm in the gym, every day that whatever it is I'm doing towards just living an overall healthy lifestyle, I'm gonna be vlogging that. I'm gonna show y'all what my day-to-day is like, from what I eat in the morning, what I eat throughout the day, different supplements that I take, my workout routines, whatever it is. I just hope I can inspire somebody. And even if you're not trying to gain weight and you just need some inspiration, then you can check in with me on a daily, because I got some inspiration for y'all. And I'm gonna just definitely try to keep it consistent. So with that being said, I do have some goals. I got goals for this month that I've already been tackling, because today is, what is today? I think today is the 19th, July 19th. And so we towards the end of the month. But I have been reaching some goals this month, and I do have weekly goals as well. So I'm gonna share some of my monthly goals with y'all, my weekly goals. So my goal for the month of July was to gain 5 more pounds, which I've already gained 3. So I've already gained 2. So I need 3 more to go. And my weight right now, like I told y'all, is 127. At one point, I was fluctuating between like 115 to like 118. But now I want to kind of fluctuate between like 130, 132 range. Like I don't want to go above like 132, 133, but I don't want to get below like 127 where I am now. So I kind of want to fluctuate a little bit up in the 130s, because obviously our weight doesn't change. I mean, our weight doesn't stay the same. It's not stagnant, especially for somebody like me. I'm always being active. I'm always on the go. And if I'm the type of person, like if I miss meals, it will show. Like I'll lose weight, especially since I work out a lot. And so I have to make sure that I'm eating the things that I need to eat. I'm getting my meals on time, and I'm, of course, continuing to stay active in the gym, lift weights, all of that. So that's what my goal is right now for the rest of this month, is to gain 3 more pounds. And another one of my goals for the month is I challenged myself in the weight room. So I've been getting back running, getting back on the treadmill, because y'all, I was not trying to do no cardio. Like I was never trying to get back on the treadmill, go on the track, do none of that, because I was trying to gain weight and I was struggling so bad. I was like, I ain't doing no cardio. But now that I've been gaining weight, I've been back doing my cardio. So when I first started at the beginning of the month, I ran a mile, and my mile time, and I do a mile every day for a warm up, and my mile time was like 8.5 or something. So I challenged myself that by the end of the summer, I get my mile time down to under 7 minutes. Right now, my mile time is 7:15. It just seemed a little too easy. So, no, I'm sorry. I want my mile time to be 6.5 minutes. That's what it is. Okay, 6.5. So right now it's 7:15. By the end of this month, I want my mile to be under 7. So that's another goal of mine. Get my mile time down to under 7 minutes. And it might sound like easy, like, oh, you was at 8.5, now you at 7. But trust me, the closer you get to that goal, like them couple seconds be making a difference. Like I went in the other day and I ran a mile in 7:15. But then I went the next day and my mile time was like 7.5. So it went back up. I mean, obviously it could have been because, you know, the day before I did legs and my legs was tired. Or it could have been what I ate for breakfast. You know, different things kind of weigh in on that. But I want my mile time to consistently be 6.5 by the end of the summer. And summer ends like the end of September. But in my head, summer ends like Labor Day, because that's when they close everything down. So Labor Day weekend. And another one of my goals, speaking of Labor Day weekend, so that first week of September 1st, I, just to motivate myself, just to keep myself, you know, hungry and really wanting to achieve my goals, I'm setting myself up a photo shoot for September 1st. I have not taken any like real legit photos this summer. I don't even really be taking pictures like that no more, but because I just be on the grind. But I'm gonna set myself up a photo shoot. It's gonna be a bikini photo shoot, and I'm gonna be cute. And to make sure that I stay on point, you know, I'm gonna make sure I get to the gym every day, because I'm not gonna be having no busted photos. Like, what I'm not gonna do is be out busting out my bikini. It's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna set up a bikini photo shoot for September 1st. Make sure y'all look out for them pictures, because I'm gonna put them on the gram and I'm gonna share them on my YouTube. And that's kind of gonna be like my goal. I want those pictures to look bomb, fire, not edited, just like my body looking right and tight. Okay. So that's another one of my goals. Another one of my goals is to, so I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? I'll literally be hearing everything outside. I don't know if y'all heard that, but anyways, another one of my goals, and this is kind of one of my difficulties, and this is what I was struggling with early on, especially when I first tried to do this weight goals journey. But I'm committed to it, and I'm gonna do it. Ain't nothing to it. I just said the same thing. Anyways. So my goal is to keep a 85% like, well, I guess I could say like plant-based diet. But let me tell y'all how hard that is when you try to gain weight. So a lot of what I eat now, I really don't eat a whole lot of junk food. I really don't eat a whole lot of like meat, honestly. But when you're trying to gain weight, you have to like pack on a lot of protein and stuff like that. So with me eating like a lot of fruits and vegetables, like that's cool, that's good, that's healthy for you. But in order to gain weight, you have to consume more calories than what you burn. And like, you know, I try to consume a certain amount of calories every day. And y'all, like my vegetables that I eat, like a cup, a serving of like those vegetables be like 30 calories. Like, there'll be no calories. So I have to like eat a whole lot. And like I got annoyed with that when I first tried to do this, because I was like, I'm having to eat so much and like I'm not even hungry, just because it wasn't a whole lot of calories. And then of course I didn't want to just go and eat like terrible food, because then I would feel terrible. So now y'all, I'm on protein. I take a weight gainer, and I'm gonna show y'all what that weight gainer look like. But I'm on a weight gainer, and y'all, with this weight gainer, I don't even take the full serving, and I be gaining so much weight. Like, majority of my weight is coming from this weight gainer, and it's like, I would literally recommend this to anybody. Like, this weight gainer is so good. But also with the weight gainer, I have to make sure that I'm still lifting weights, because you can take the weight gainer without lifting weights, but then you're gonna be looking like bulky, and you want to lift weights when you're on a weight gainer. Like, I wouldn't recommend just drinking it and not getting in the gym. Like, that wouldn't be smart. But so with the weight gainer, it actually allows me to just eat my regular 3 meals a day. And so I try to fill my diet up with as many fruits and vegetables as possible. Even when I'm snacking, I try to snack on like different fruits. And I also snack on like these protein bites that's kind of good on calories as well. So yeah, that's my goal, is to keep an 85% plant-based diet. Now I will say, when I take my protein, I take it with almond milk. Even though it's almond milk, I still feel like I'm not sure if almond milk is plant-based, because it's still milk. I don't know, I gotta do some research. But so of course that's a part of the 15% not plant-based, because I just consider it not plant-based because I don't think it is. And then of course, like once a day I add some type of protein to my meal, and that's usually around dinner time. Throughout the day, like if I eat lunch, I probably just have a whole veggie plate. I love vegetables. And like I said, throughout the day I'm also snacking on fruits. Try to just maintain a healthy, you know, my healthy body. In the morning when I wake up, I drink my celery juice, and I put all my like vitamins and everything in my celery juice in the morning, because I will literally forget to take them, and I hate taking pills. Like, I would rather just put them in my juice. I hate taking pills. So yeah, my goal, that was the third goal, I think, that was my fourth goal, was to keep an 85% plant-based diet. Another goal of mine is to only eat out once a week. And my once a week, the day that I chose to eat out, is on Fridays, because ain't nobody trying to cook on a Friday. You know, my friends might be like, let's go out. You know, my family might be like, let's go out. And I'd be like, okay. Like, no, I'm not trying to cook on a Friday. So Friday is my day to eat out. And just because I eat out, I don't really want to call it a cheat day, because like I'll eat out and still go and eat something healthy, you know. And like I said, it's not, for me, it's not just about gaining weight. It's healthy habits too. And let me tell y'all, I got a bad, unhealthy, ugly habit of spending money on food. Like, I literally spend so much money on food. Nope, I'm gonna change what I said. I don't spend money on food. I'm changing my mind. I'm gonna change what I'm saying. I used to have an ugly, unhealthy habit of spending money on food, but now I'm only eating out once a week, which is Friday. So I'm trying to definitely stick to that. I'll let y'all know how that goes. That might be the hardest thing, honestly. Out of everything that I'm naming, that might be my hardest thing, because y'all, I be like, once I get going working, I be like, I work from home, so I am on my computer all day. Then I start like straightening up my house by the time I go to the gym, and sometimes I'm doing 2 a days. I get here and I'm just like, I don't feel like cooking. And then sometimes I meal prep and then I'll be like, I ate this like 2 days in a row, like I want something else. So then I just end up like while I'm out, especially if I'm out all day. But you know what? No excuses. 1 day a week, Friday, I'm eating out. Every other day, I'm cooking. I'm gonna try some new recipes, whatever I need to do to make sure I'm cooking the food that I bought. Okay, so my next goal is to incorporate more meditation and yoga into my day. So I do meditate pretty much a lot, but not consistently how I want to. And I do yoga like every now and then, but I want to make sure I'm incorporating those into my routine at least 3 days out the week, where I'm literally just being still or, you know, stretching, doing yoga. And that's another form of meditation. So yeah, I'm going to incorporate that into my daily routine, and you all will see how that goes throughout these vlogs. I'm going to make sure I'm trying to, you know, do those things. And my next goal is to make sure I'm drinking my 80+ ounces of water a day. I honestly, so the amount of water you're supposed to drink depends on like your weight and height, I think, and age. But now that I gained some weight, I think I should be drinking maybe around 100 ounces of water. Yeah, so 80 to 100 ounces of water. Gotta get that in every day, which is hard for me too, because I'm just not thirsty. Like, I just don't be thirsty. I have to make myself drink things. So another one of my goals is to make it to bed at a decent hour. So I try to definitely be done with everything, like my whole day, no later than like 7 o'clock. And I try to be in the bed, even if I'm not asleep, I try to be in the bed by 10 o'clock. After eating out, getting into bed by 10 o'clock is the second hardest thing for me to do. Just because I'll be chilling. Like, I really just be chilling. I'll be forgetting like what time it is. Once I'm done with work, I don't like to think about time. I like to just relax. But I have to be up in the morning. And I have been doing a great job of getting up. I be getting up at 6 o'clock every morning. I don't have an issue getting up, but like the later I go to bed, the more difficult it gets. But I don't want to be, you know, going throughout the day feeling sluggish, feeling tired. I hate that feeling. So even if I get up in the morning throughout the day, by like 1, 2 o'clock, I'll be done. Like, especially if I work out, well, when I work out, on days that I work out, I'll be done. And at like 2 o'clock, I'll be on my computer like. So I gotta go to bed. I have to be asleep by 11. I have to be in bed by 10. I have to be asleep by 11. Let's see how that goes. My last goal is to 3 days out of the week. So I work out 4 days a week. Do I work out 4 days a week? My goal is to work out 4 days a week. Sometimes I guess I could work out 5 days a week. But 3 of those days is gonna be 2 a days, whether I'm going back to the gym or whether I'm just doing it at home. I'm doing 2 a days, okay? So the second workout of my day is usually just like cardio and abs. Like I said, I do a mile when I go in the gym in the mornings before I lift. But in the evenings, if I go back to the gym, I do more running on the treadmill, and then I do abs. And if I don't go to the gym, I probably just stay here and do abs, maybe yoga and abs, maybe that'd be good. But I have to do 2 a days because y'all, I've been seeing myself gain some weight, but the way my body's set up, like the majority of my weight, so like a lot of my weight goes to my legs, like my upper legs, my thighs, but all the weight that don't go to my thighs goes straight to my midsection, specifically my lower abs and my obliques. All right, so your girl got just a little bit of pudge down there that I don't like, because me being hard-headed like I am, you know, I was trying to gain weight and get abs at the same time, and everybody was like, you can't do that, you can't do that, like it's impossible, like you can't gain weight and get abs. And I was like, watch, because who gonna stop me? Exactly. But God was like, girl, why you don't listen? Because my head is hard because I don't listen. So I was gaining weight and I definitely did not get no abs. But I also wasn't that focused on abs because I was like, it's gonna be all right. No, it wasn't. So yeah, I need to do more ab exercises. Several times a day. But yeah, those are my goals, and I'm excited to share this journey with y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. I hope y'all follow along with me, especially if you're trying to gain some weight. I hope I could really give you some tips and some insight to help you on your journey. If you're trying to lose some weight, I hope I could just inspire you by being consistent, you know what I mean? And if you all have any tips, any suggestions, if anybody has ever, y'all keep doing this because like, anyways, it's like these little whatever, it's like stuff in the air. But anyways, if you have ever gained weight before and you have some tips, please leave a comment. If you just want to see more videos, if you like these type of videos, leave comments anyway. Just say what's up. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up, a couple thumbs up. And yeah, I got y'all. I got videos coming. Like I said, I'm gonna be shooting them out daily. Whatever I got going on during that day. My days be kind of slow and boring, but you know what? I'm gonna make it interesting for y'all. All right. So I got videos coming, y'all. I hope y'all stay tuned. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel because they coming. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. Bye, y'all.